Hey everyone, and welcome to my 19th Patreon funded how-to video. This month I'm going to show you how to mark your stitches without the aid of a stitch marker. Now what I have here in my hands is a small piece of crochet. It's just a simple circle done up with double crochet stitches in the UK or single crochet in the US. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work my way through the start of a row and show you how to mark your stitches without the aid of your handy little stitch markers. So what we have here, there you go, is the stitch marker in place in the first stitch of the next round. I always mark the first stitch myself, that's my habit. Whatever habit you've established, keep with that obviously. So what I'm going to do here is take off the stitch marker, and ordinarily what I would do would be to work into the very next stitch and then pop the stitch marker back into the top of that stitch so I know exactly where the start of my round is. Now, if I don't have a stitch marker handy, as often is the case, I don't know, I can never find them myself when I need them, what I'm going to do instead here is to have a look at that very first stitch, take my hook off the loop itself and push my hook backwards through the top of that stitch, and then take the tail at the center of my work, loop it over and pull it through. So now I have got a stitch marker I can't lose because it's attached to my project, and it has gone right through the V of that first stitch. So what that means basically is that when I work my way around the entire round, I will have this little string here coming out of that first stitch. And the beauty of that, of course, is that you don't have to fiddle with stitch markers from here on in. When you get around to the next round, you simply pull that yarn, weaving it through the first stitch of every round as your circle grows. Simple as that, stitch marking without stitch markers. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please go visit my Patreon page and consider making a pledge. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll see you next month.